Hi, I'm Bobbie Sunderland and I'm an occupational therapist at Beyond Boundaries, and today we're going to talk about feeding.
What are some strategies to help keep a child engaged at mealtime and willing to explore new foods?
So play is one of the most important ways that a child is able to learn and explore their environment. However, there's a common misconception that play should not be used at the dinner table. However, play can be a super useful tool in giving children confidence about food.
All right, so I see you have a muffin tin full of different foods. How do you get the kids to dig in?
Yeah, so with babies, the best thing you can do is just simply take the purees and put it down right on their tray. That way they can get their hands in it, be messy. And the point of this is because they're getting used to the tactile feel of the foods, and then eventually it'll get to their mouths. So they're smelling it, feeling it, and then hopefully eventually tasting it. Once a child gets older and they're being introduced to more solid foods, a couple of examples of play would be to use circle foods to make stacks or just roll them, pretend that they're tires. Stick-shaped foods can be really fun because you can pretend they're a whistle, so then the child's getting it in their mouth and tasting it, or you could use it as a drum. And then also I love to use it as a paintbrush, so then they're digging into purees and then making pictures. Adding some fun utensils can be really helpful too. So utensils like this are fun because you can use this as a bulldozer, and then you can also introduce it as purees and you're driving it into your mouth and just being really playful with all the foods.
Okay, what about the parents that are a little worried about mess down the road and manners? If you're at a restaurant, you can't just slop a bunch of food on the table and drive it around.
Right, and once a child gets comfortable with foods and gains confidence and they're willing to explore new foods, that would be a great time to introduce table manners, and then they can start to learn what is appropriate and what's not appropriate and learn about different settings, so home versus public places.